People around Spooner, Wisconsin are remembering the life of a local legend.
An albino buck known to many as the King died a couple weeks ago at about 15 years old. John Lauritsen talked with a family who documented his life.
Around 2009 is the first time that we saw him in the area. My dad actually saw him down the road a couple miles as he was a fawn.
Growing up hunting and fishing near Spooner, Wisconsin, Brian and Megan Danielson thought they'd seen it all. But that was before the King came strolling through their property.
It was really exciting, and then of course we just started carrying a camera all the time because as soon as someone would see him, everybody would call, "Oh, he's over here, he's over here."
Over the years, the couple and their kids would take pictures of the buck whenever he passed through. He was like a friendly neighbor they got used to seeing. And because albino deer are protected in Wisconsin, this is one buck hunters couldn't touch. In the end, the King died of old age.
Driving up the driveway and, well, look, there's the albino buck. And it wasn't moving, so then we went up and found it. So it was in the air. It was pretty sad to see.
I was thankful that he had, a peaceful death. It wasn't poaching or getting hit by a car.
Since he was found on their property, the Danielsons took the buck to a taxidermist, and they've been thinking of ways to keep the legend going. The plan is to put the buck's full body mount on display at a Spooner restaurant or business, so both locals and tourists can see him. In the meantime, they have a lifetime's worth of deer stories to tell, and in this case, all of them are true.
It's really special, and this is part of a process that our kids are growing up with, and it also teaches them conservation. It teaches them appreciation for what we live in and what we have locally here.
In Spooner, Wisconsin, John Lauritsen, WCCO News.
Beautiful animal. Locals estimate that at its peak, the albino buck was probably a 12-pointer and weighed close to 300 pounds. The Spooner newspaper reporter gave him that nickname, the King. The DNR says about 1 in 30,000 deer are albino.